Emily has been working on the island of Sodor for a few months and knows it very well. She already knew Thomas and soon made friends with the rest of the other engines. Ever since Emily saved Oliver from a nasty accident, Thomas wanted to make it up to her, but he wasn't sure how. One day, Sir Topham Hatt came to see the engines at the shed. "Percy," he said, "your side runs you loose. You must go to the works to get them repaired."
"Yes, sir,"
said Percy. Sir Topham Hatt then spoke to Thomas. "I would like you to take care of Percy's work while he's away," he said.
"Yes, sir,"
said Thomas. Emily heard this, and she wanted to help take care of Thomas's work.
"Please, sir," she said, "can I take care of Thomas's work?"
Sir Topham Hatt agreed. The two engines worked hard all day. Emily took great care of Annie and Clarabelle. "What nice manners," said Annie.
"That's smooth and gentle, too,"
Clarabelle added. Emily felt flattered. She never heard such kind words from some coaches before. While Emily took care of Thomas's jobs, she soon became friends with Toby and Daisy. Birdie the Bus gave her a big welcome too.
"Take care of Thomas's passengers," he smiled. "I'm sure he knows how well you're doing."
Later that afternoon, Emily had to take some stone up to Brendam Docks.
As she coupled up to them, Mavis rolled up alongside.
"Be careful on your way," she warned. "The troublesome trucks have been very troublesome today."
"Thank you for telling me," said Emily. As soon as Emily was coupled up to the freight car, she steamed away. Emily was making good time on her way to the docks, but the troublesome trucks were up to their old mischief.
"Put on your brakes!"
They chuckled. Emily heard this, and she tried to pull as hard as she could, but it was no use. Her wheels stopped altogether. "I'll call for help," said her driver. Meanwhile, Thomas was shunting in the yards just as the yard manager approached. "Emily is stuck on the main line," he said. "So Topham Hatt needs you to help her right away."
"Yes, sir,"
said Thomas.
"Now's my chance to return the favor,"
he thought to himself. Thomas found Emily up ahead.
"Don't worry, Emily,"
he said.
"I'll get you to the docks in no time."
Thomas switched lines and was soon coupled to Emily, and the two engines pulled the cars as hard as they could. But the troublesome trucks didn't want to go.
No, hold back," they said.
But Thomas and Emily took no notice. They pulled and puffed and pulled as hard as they ever could. two engines finally managed to arrive at the docks. Salty was there.
What took you so long, Billy?
Asked Salty. Emily told him all about the troublesome trucks.
No worries, matey,
confronted Salty. Sir Topham Hatt then arrived. He was very proud.
Thomas,
he said,
you have made it to the docks on time. You are a very useful ensign.
Thank you, sir,
smiled Thomas. Sir Topham Hatt then turned to Emily. Emily was worried that he would be cross with her, but Sir Topham Hatt was smiling.
I was at the docks and saw everything. You and Thomas have made the troublesome train on the line behave. Therefore, you two shall be given a new coat of paint.
Oh, sir, beamed Emily.
While they were being repainted, Emily spoke to Thomas.
Thank you for helping me today,
she said.
That's what working together and friends are for,
smiled Thomas.
Ever since you saved Oliver from a nasty accident, which would have been prevented, I wanted to return the favor. Really?
Gasped Emily.
Yes,
smiled Thomas. Emily grinned happily, and she knew she had a good friend in Thomas.